That's incredible. Big difference. Big difference, yeah.
I mean, it's just so quiet and so smooth. All right, shoot it again. All right, so me and Mason are back here today. We have, what is this bow right here, Mason?
That is a Quest Syntec.
Quest Syntec, and I think G5 makes that bow. So this guy, we're gonna take this rest and he's gonna buy him a new Matthews here. Mason's gonna put that rest on this Matthews. And what kind of sights he getting?
An Excel Riotech.
An Excel Riotech. What else is he gonna get? He gonna get a quiver too?
Oh yeah, we're gonna do Matthews quiver.
Okay, he's gonna get the Matthews quiver. And I'm working on a left-handed V3X33. We got the same sight and a 3-pin here. Put him a whisker biscuit on it. I'm finna get his loop tied, get his peep sight put in here, and we gonna be ready to go. And I'm waiting on strings for this crossbow, a string for that. That looks like a Halon. That's a Halon 32. And then I'm not sure what this is. It's a no-cam HTX. Waiting on strings and cables there.
So right now I'm swapping over the stabilizer now. Guy came in and got a new Matthews, so we're gonna put all the stuff off his old bow on. He's getting a new sight. He's gonna have Excel Riotech.
So what kind of, he's got what is that, just CB back bar stuff?
Yes, it's a CB back bar, but it's got the front bar mount on it so you can run the front and the back.
So he's got a quick disconnect
on the back, and
on
then
the back bar.
Just screw straight in.
So the front one just goes, let's turn that sideways. So the front one just goes in there, but it does not have a quick disconnect on it.
Out.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, what do you like better?
I like the quick disconnect.
Do you like the quick disconnect?
Throw in the back of the truck easier, but you can get by with both of them.
And he's putting him a wrist sling on it too. Is that string and cables?
Yeah.
Good.
No, 2 strings.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, strings. One's gonna be for HTR. I just did the video on it. One's for HTR and one for that Halon 32. So we're selling 2 bows. So all right, so we're gonna have to, or Mason, he took the rest off of one bow and putting it on this new bow, but his cord is gonna be too short, so we're gonna have to replace this cord in this QAD rest right here. All right, so what you doing?
So to get this ripcord through this new ripcord to the rest, you've got to burn the end down and get it melted, and try to taper the end. Yep. So it'll fit through. Because if
you want me to show you how I do it?
Yeah.
How do you do it?
Put it through the rest or the taper?
No, watch. So hold that, turn me around. So Mason is being I ain't gonna tell you what he's being, because he don't want to burn his fingers, so he's using this. So I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna cut it off like this, and then I'm gonna get it really hot, and once it starts to melt, then I'm gonna turn it out just like that. And then you pull you out a little deal like that, and it goes right through the hole and right through there. Once you put it all the way through, then you're gonna take the Allen key and then pull it out of there like that. Because once he gets it pulled through there,
Paperclip works better.
I got paper clips too. All right, so he's gonna pull it out of that. And then he's got, where's your other little piece? No. So this little piece here, y'all see that? That's the tough part.
Yeah. So first I'm gonna burn this end off.
Okay.
Pull all my slack through.
So do you tie a knot or no?
I usually don't.
I mean, because you really don't have to tie a knot there, because he's gonna burn his end, and then there's a set screw that goes in that hole, that first hole nearest to the rest. So it's really no way
it's gonna come out.
that it's gonna come out. Yeah. Nope. You just about ain't gonna do. Yeah. So he's gonna push it through there, and you have to make it so if you see where he did, so he went through the hole furthest away from the rest there, because your set screw is gonna go through The set screw's gonna go through the bigger hole right there. You can see where it's threaded there. So we'll do that. Got it? Yep. So if you look right here, he's got it fed through there. All right. Now you push it on there. It's really pretty easy after you do a few, but if you never have done them, it can be it can be super duper aggravating. So I got my loop tied here, right there. I got my peep. Y'all know how I kind of always do my peep. I measured at about 6.5 inches, and I put my peep in there. He did not want the little string in there. Normally I keep this string and I slide it all the way up to the top and I leave it. And that way, if, you know, peep were to ever come out or something like that, you always know center of the bundle there. But he didn't want to leave it on there, so I'm gonna take that completely out in there. Mason's about got it. Look at there. He's got it on there ready. Now he's just gonna put his little set screw, which is right here. He left it on his wrench. You see that there? And he'll be done. And I'm gonna get him to shoot this left-handed bow, and then he'll shoot that bow. We'll get them tuned up. And also, so I have a string for the MXB 400 crossbow that just came in. And I also have a string for the Halon 32. That's what y'all saw me. I went back there this morning in this video and kind of started that. So I'll put this string for the Halon right there. Here's the busted MXB. I'll slide that one there, and in a minute after we get through setting these bows up, me and Mason will get those two put back together. All right, so that one's done. Waiting on him. He'll be in here in a little bit. We'll get his peep sight set. And then Mason, if you look, he's got his wrist. That looks really good. He changed the color of that string, give him a little bling bling. He'll put that in the center of the cable here, like we always do. That's the gentleman that's getting the bow right there. See if I can make it focus on. There he is right there. Look, he grinning from ear to ear. Yeah. So, you get that put in there. He'll get his loop tied. We'll get a peep on it, and he'll be ready to shoot it. All right, morning, guys. How's everybody doing? As you can see, it is raining in Starkville, Mississippi, but look, man, the trees and leaves are changing, and we got a bunch of stuff going on in the bow shop today. I got a couple of bows sold, and also I am going to get some strings and cables put on some crossbows. And y'all see that? Sell, everything must go. So at some point, I'm going to tell y'all about that. Mason, tell everybody what you're doing now.
So we got his arrow leveled, so now we're about to throw a knock point on here on the bottom of the knock. So that way, every time he knocks his arrow, we'll be knocking in the same place and shooting.
All right, so what's the purpose, for people that don't know, what's the purpose of tying the knock below the knock?
If you put it on the bottom instead of the top, you're not putting any down pressure on the arrow. If you put it on the top and the bottom, or just one on the top, you're gonna put some down pressure on the arrow. It's gonna cause some problems trying to tune and shoot it.
So up pressure on a knock is never good. Down pressure on a knock is needed, correct?
Correct.
Just so folks can understand. So he is tying this knock kind of the same way I do. He's tying it below the knock of the shaft. Used to, we used old brass knocks, but we don't like those old brass knocks. And plus, you can just do way better nowadays than those brass knocks. I'm gonna get this MXB 400 right here. That's all busted up. Y'all see that? Golly. I don't know how I always end up with, like, Mason selling the bows, and this is what I got to deal with right here. Look at that. Look at that thing. Never good. And that's what I got to deal with. So I always wonder when customers bring stuff in here. So this is the same old story. If you look, his string broke pretty much right in the center of his string in the serving, and they never know what happened. You say, hey, well, what happened? Well, I don't know. And like in the case of this customer, he said, my crossbow bolt broke in two. It didn't go but about 10 feet, and my string broke. Okay, so let me tell you what happens there 9 times out of 10 whenever that happens. So you're supposed to knock these arrows odd color fletching down, okay? When you do that, that half moon knock is sitting correctly, and it'll go back against the string, okay? If you don't do odd color down, then like odd color out, that vein down, and see my knock's not gonna be correctly. The string cannot go in that knock right, okay? Then the string jumps the knock, comes about halfway down the shaft, catches the shaft on the rail there. It breaks the shaft in two. The shaft goes about 10 feet, and then the string breaks in two. So if you go to the bow shop, you need to know that the bow shop guys know what happens. That's what happened. Now, I'm not gonna say that's what always happens when you have broken string issues or broken cable, but if I look at this crossbow, then it's in, it's in pretty good shape. You can look here, obviously he's kept some rail lube and wax and stuff on it. Right there where it broke, then there's just not a whole lot of wear and tear. The cables look really good. I mean, to be honest, the crossbow's clean and it's in good shape. So, I had a guy tell me one time, a rep from a bow company. Most of the time, string and cables just don't break. They just don't break. They had a nick in them, or like I said, like I think happened here. Most guys, especially guys, they're not going to tell you what happened. They're ashamed, they did something wrong. They hit their tree stand, they hit their shooting house, or something like that, or they knocked an arrow wrong. And crossbows it's such a habit that you think you do it right all the time. But I guarantee you, he knocked it wrong. Guarantee it.
That's awesome.
All right, so we're going from the Quest to the V3X. It's about to be the happiest dude on the planet right here. How long have you had your Quest?
Right about a year.
Did you like it?
It wasn't bad.
I mean, it served its purpose.
For how much we paid for it.
Yeah,
Wasn't
back
bad.
up a little bit so Mason can get to you in case you need to, in case you need to move the peak. There's money right there. So you look at his elbow here. His elbow is almost perfect behind him here.
You need to go up a little, or you good?
Squeeze that trigger and let her eat.
That's incredible. Big difference. Big difference, yeah.
I mean, it's just so quiet and so smooth. All right, shoot it again. How's the draw weight?
It's good.
It looks fine.
It looks smooth.
Yeah.
It was a lot different than the Quest. Yeah, that's crazy.
All right, so I got this MXB 400 in the press here, in my easy press. You can't beat them, man. This easy press by Last Chance Archery, you can't beat it. So I'll get my cams kind of where I want them. There's my rest of my busted strings, and we'll get this dude swapped out real quick. So I got my cams kind of where I want them and where they need to be on the press. Like I said, his cables were fine. I got the cables back in the roller guard where they go up and over. Get it rolled in there. May have to press it a little bit here. All right, so I'll give myself a little press. Y'all will watch my cams. They'll kind of roll on over. About right there should be pretty close. Coming through my cable. Get up there. And then Mason, give me a little, I'll tell you what, I can give myself a little press. And now I don't want to overpress it, which you really can't overpress it, people. Because when you cock it, you're pressing it. But that's it. You look at your serving, everything's center. kind of where it needs to be there. And then I'll kind of hold the pressure up on it. Back it off. Good to go. We'll cock it and shoot it. Be ready.
We got him to pull it back. Peep height was good. Draw length is good. So now I'm just going to serve this peep in. He should be ready to go.
I think draw length and all was good. Looked good. Gonna be a good looking rig. Matthews V3X. Another happy customer at Owens Outfitters. Hey, Dallas. Hey, this is Slade Fancher at Owens Outfitters. How are you? Great, man. Just going to let you know I got your crossbow ready to go. You can pick it up at your convenience. All right, we'll see. That's right. You be shooting a deer Friday afternoon. Okay. All right. Thank you, Dallas. See you.
Hey,
What are you doing?
just moving sales stuff around.
Huh? Here, let me get on the other side. Y'all got it. Taylor's got to have the sun on her. Look, she looks lots better when she's not in the shade.
Oh my gosh.
What? So what are these?
This is all 50% off stuff.
Those are so comfortable.
Yeah, they
I
are.
love those shirts.
I got
Ooh,
the shirt as soon as we got it in.
let's see one. So look, don't y'all need one of those? You know Mississippi State won the national championship in 2022. One. Yeah. Who won it in 2022?
This year?
Yeah. Ole Miss.
Oh, that's right. I knew that.
So what were we talking about?
I was showing him, he said he was popping his arm shooting, so I was telling him that he was a little too far over in his grip, kind of like a pistol grip. You want to have it on the meat of your palm.
Because normally too, if you do that, the draw length's too long, and you're definitely not too long.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
so much
not
better.
bad, huh?
Yeah, not
Better.
at all.
And it should feel a lot better that way too.
Yeah, that did feel good.
A lot easier. No, you're not torquing it as bad.
Yeah. I'm so used to shooting guns. It's a big change.
Yeah, a lot of people put like a gun grip on it, like a pistol. You need to be at an angle on the meat of your palm.
Oh, that's so much better.
All right, Zeb's gonna shoot it one more time.
Oh, so
Nice.
much better. That's
Appreciate you shopping Walmart.
yeah, of course.
Hey guys, how's everybody doing? So I got home this afternoon and man, was raining. It has rained hard, but if you look, I mean, the sky is clear. There's not a cloud anywhere. The wind is blowing about 15 or 20 miles an hour. Come here, Junior. But it has cooled off a lot here in Mississippi. And so I got home and I let Junior loose, and I'm gonna walk down here and check on the where I could let the fire get out the other day and see how all that looked. But anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. It was good to be at the store and be busy. I think we sold 3 bows today. You saw the couple of Matthews that we sold, and then I sold another Mission hammer. So that was good. Mason is turning out to be really, really good help. I got the string put on the Halon 32, and I got the string put back on that Mission MX B400. So also y'all saw the big sale, everything must go signs in the window. JD got with us the early part of the week, and he is going to do some switching up, kind of go in a different direction. Not a going out of business, but we probably are going to cease to exist where we are. And then JD's got some ideas maybe on moving locations, maybe building a store of his own and stuff like that. So, but I mean, we're just in the first thing we got to do is we got to get rid of everything, and that is a tough time on him. I know it's It's tough. We got a lot of inventory. This is a tough time of year. It's tough on the employees too. I mean, just cause there's just lots of stuff to do and a short amount of time to do it in. I think the time frame he wants to be done, you know, by the first of the year, maybe even the first couple of weeks of December. So anyway, kind of sucks, but I think that was all. Hey man, I think that was all kind of part of the plan. You know, he obviously don't want to the overhead and the rent and stuff like that. It's just tough. So anyway, he wants to go different directions. So y'all be in prayer for him. Y'all be in prayer for me, the Fanchers, and just, you know, because it's a pretty good process. You gotta find the right piece of property. You gotta get a building built, stuff like that. If you know that's the direction he wants to go. So anyway, y'all hang on with Follow the Fanchers these next couple of months. You know, we'll be doing lots of stuff. Try to bring y'all some more videos in the store, and when I know some more information, I'll let you know more. So anyway, hope y'all like this episode. Make sure you like and subscribe. Send me some comments down below with some stuff maybe you guys want to see hunting season. I'm gonna try to do a little deer hunting here lately. Aiden and them are about to be done with all their fall baseballs, so maybe he and I can get together too. So thank y'all a bunch. God bless. Jesus saves. We'll see y'all.